Hello, welcome back to the Creative Vessels. My name is Grace, and today's video I wanted to share about the new film, the 2024 film Sing Sing, which is nominated for 3 Academy Awards, including Best Screenplay and Best Actor, portrayed by Coleman Domingo. So, when I first got introduced to this film, I had no idea what it was about. I had no idea what Sing Sing was. I actually thought the movie was a musical because of the words Sing Sing. And you figure it out, it has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with music. But it actually has to do about art. Everything about what art means. And what I wanted to talk about. I remember when I actually got to see it on the cinema. It was very last minute. I did plan to watch it. I did plan to go at some point to see the movie at the cinema. But it was tricky and there wasn't enough time, all these things, right? But I remember my friend called late. It was 8:30 already, and she was like, let's go to the movies. I want to watch a movie. And I was like, Sing Sing is already out. Maybe we could go and watch that movie. So we went, and at the end of the movie, I had so many thoughts running in my mind, and just knowing how powerful the movie was. I was so immersed, and even though it was so late at night, I was wide awake, and I was just excited for what this movie could do. So I have my notes here, and I wanted to share some thoughts with you about the movie and just the power of this movie and how incredible it is. This movie is based on the true story of a man in prison at Sing Sing for a crime he didn't commit. When joined by a wary outsider, he finds purpose staging an original comedy with a theater group of other incarcerated men. So this is the very first time I hear about this, about arts stepping into incarcerated places. And the movie, at the end of the day, is about redemption and healing and the power of art. And this channel is on the exploration of how art and creativity actually creates meaning and purpose and healing, and how the beauty of art and how it could creating art can actually change us and change the people around. This story was a true story, and it was based on RTA, which is the Rehab Through the Arts organization that was originally started in 1996, which is theater productions, maximum security facilities. The fact that an organization decided to step in, decided to do the things that nobody else is doing, and go in the midst of adversity, in the midst of difficulty, and a step as the light, a step as an organization that believed in people and believed in change and believed in healing. Some facts about RTA are operating in 6 men's and women's correctional facilities within 200 miles radius of New York City. RTA's mission is to help people in prisons develop critical life skills through the arts, modeling an approach to the justice system based on human dignity rather than punishment. Usually, the stereotype about incarcerated facilities is that it's chaos, difficulty, punishment, anger, and what this organization does is actually, what about the human? What about the dignity? What about creating a space where we could be vulnerable, where we could play again and have fun? And it's just incredible to me that it hasn't happened. It's not recognized more. So it says here, their success is evident. Less than 3% of RTA members return to prison compared to 60% nationally. This is what the power of art can do. These men and women, right, in real life, step into this place and become someone new. They recognize that anger is no longer who they need to be, or who they need to appear, or the costume they need to create. That they can actually be themselves, that they can be open and honest about how they feel. And sometimes these places, they make you feel like, or you need to be a loner, you need to be separated, you cannot have friends because people will betray you. Literally, RTA breaks off with that idea that you need to be a loner. It literally creates community and brotherhood and a family. It recognizes the need for unity and people coming together. There's so much oppression in a setting like this, and the movie reminds us that we humans need to be open and vulnerable and are in need of a family, whether we is a biological family or a family that we find in somewhere new, a place that we don't expect. And this is the power of art. This is the power of creativity, right? This became a real thing in 1996. Then the real people inspired a film. And the film, again, brought the people that were the real life inmates and brought them to the film to become part of the film. And there's a cycle. That's what art creates. Art creates beauty out of ashes. It creates healing and light when we least expect it. And my encouragement for us that we create, that we step into art, step out of our comfort zones, even if we don't understand it, even if we feel ridiculous, even if we feel like people are watching, that we step without fear, because it'll change us for the better, and we don't know who we are inspiring to do the same. We don't know who we are letting know, hey, we can do this together. We can create art and we can build something beautiful. So I think that's the film and the story and what Sing Sing does. A film about prison is beautiful too. And sometimes we forget to look in those areas in life where we think we won't find light. Probably the light is where it shines the brightest, in those places that we least suspected. So be inspired. If you haven't watched the movie, maybe watch it before this video, but if you haven't watched the movie, I encourage you to watch it. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the movie. I hope this story inspires you, and yeah, I hope you create more art and creativity and step into new adventures. See you in the next video.